What's going on, guys? I've got a 2007 Dodge Charger here, and I'm using this car to point out to you the location of some important components for the power windows as well as the power locks. So what we're looking for is the fuse and the circuit breaker. We're gonna head back here in the trunk. So pop open the cover here. That will expose our fuse box. And we remove the cover by pushing in on this piece here and lifting up. So once you've got the cover out of the way, the first thing for you to check is going to be this small 5 amp fuse right here. This provides power for the module for the computer. The power for the actual motor for the windows and also the locks comes not from a fuse but from a circuit breaker. This circuit breaker right here. Now this is a lot like a fuse, except that it's able to reset over time. So this goes off of temperature. If it overheats, it will momentarily cut power to the motor. You can't visually check this like you would a fuse, but you can remove it and you can swap in a different circuit breaker. So this car only has one other circuit breaker to swap with, this one here. Some cars have two. If your car has a circuit breaker here, I believe that's for the passenger power seat. This is for the driver power seat, I believe. If after you swap the circuit breaker, the windows start working, then you know that the circuit breaker is probably bad. And if you can't find a replacement one, you know, really the dealership is where you'd have to go for a replacement. But if you can't do that, what some people do is they'll just buy a fuse. They sell large fuses that are this size, and you could use like a 25 or a 30 amp fuse and put it in that position. One last troubleshooting step I want to give you. You know, every time you open and close a door, you're flexing a lot of wires in this loom. And these wires, they go to the switch. They also go to the motor itself and the door lock solenoid. So one thing I can do, I can hold the button down or up, you know, whatever. You can hold it and then you can open and close the door. And if there's a certain position you can put this door where the window starts to respond to what you're doing with the switch, then you may want to check this out. You may have a broken wire in here that's intermittently making connection. So yeah, I hope this info was helpful for you. Please do let me know if you have any questions, or more importantly, any advice for troubleshooting the power windows or the door locks on your Dodge Charger.